Hi, I'm Chef Tammy Brawley from the Green Kitchen, and I'm here today to show you a delicious summer refreshing dessert. This is Panna Cotta, and we're going to be working with heavy cream, sugar, some vanilla bean, and some gelatin. All right, so the first thing you want to do is add 1.5 tablespoons of water to your gelatin. We're not going to stir it. You want it to sit, cover it, and you want it to sit for about 10 minutes. So while that's going on, I'll go ahead and turn my little burner on here. Don't want this too high at all. You really don't want your heavy cream to boil because it will separate. So we're letting that warm up just a little bit. We're going to put 2 cups of heavy cream in. To that, we're going to add about 1/4 cup of sugar. And we're going to work with one of my favorite ingredients to work with, and that is a fresh vanilla bean. Vanilla beans are actually hand harvested from the orchid plants, and it is one of the most expensive spices out there. A whole one looks just like this, and it should be nice and shiny and sticky. For this particular recipe, we only need about 1/4 of a vanilla bean. I've already got this split, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to take the blunt side of my knife, and I'm going to scrape down where I've split it. You can see where it's opening there. And I'm going to drop the pod as well and the seeds into my pot of cream. I'm going to take a whisk. You really do want to make sure you get every bit of those vanilla bean seeds. We're going to stir this around. The sugar is going to feel a little gritty because it hasn't melted yet, so that's what you're looking for. You don't want that to feel gritty. You also do not want the heavy cream to boil. You want it to come to kind of a simmer. You'll see little bubbles around the edges. All right, so now our gelatin has sat for about 10 minutes in the water, and our cream has simmered with the vanilla bean and the sugar. And now what you want to do is scrape the gelatin into your custard mixture. You want to whisk that around until you do not see any lumps of the gelatin or feel any lumps. Should not take very long. Not long at all. All right, I do not feel any grittiness from the sugar. So now we're going to pour this into a measure with a spout. Let's see if we can do this without making a mess. No promises. There is no need to strain this, but you would want to remove that vanilla bean pod before you poured it into the ramekins. You have ramekins waiting on the side there. You want to pour it almost all the way to the top. You see these nice little black specks here? Those are vanilla bean seeds. And now what you want to do is put this into the refrigerator for about 2 hours uncovered. So now our panna cotta has rested in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, and it's not just resting, it's actually setting up a little bit. And what you want is you want a bowl or a dish with hot water waiting, and you want to put your ramekin in there, but you don't want to drop it down too far that the water goes into the custard. What we're doing here is we're kind of loosening it so we can unmold it onto a serving platter. If I were to drop this, I can see I've got quite a bit of water in my bowl. If I were to drop that, it would splash the water into the custard, and we don't want that. So we'll take that out a little bit. You have your serving platter ready. You can run a butter knife around the edge. I can feel that's going to be perfect. At least I say that, right? Dump it over. And if it doesn't come out, don't panic. Don't panic. Pick it back up. Come back to the hot water for a moment or so. I'm going to go ahead and run the knife under again, maybe go a little further. And let's take 2. There we go. We have a panna cotta dessert, vanilla bean panna cotta. And we're going to adorn it with some delicious summer berries and watermelon. Little pineapple, strawberries, watermelon, blueberries. Whatever fruit is in season at the time is perfect to use. All right, and there you have it, vanilla bean panna cotta with some delicious summer berries. I'm Chef Tammy Brawley with The Green Kitchen. Join us next time on Heart of the Home.
Recipes from the Heart of the Home can be found on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at vafb.com/recipes, as well as on Chef Tammy Brawley's website at greenkitchenrichmond.com.